Hey guys, welcome to this week's training. Today we are going to talk about the 5 steps to boost your income with your business. So first I want to go ahead and talk about making a list of prospects. So I want you guys to make this an actual physical list, and I want you to add and subtract names every single day. So while you're talking to someone, you come across someone in the street, someone who's maybe reached out to you in the past, either add them to your list, or if you know they've said no, like not right now, or they've joined a challenge group of yours, take them off the list. So I want you guys to keep this going and make it active. So I also want you to focus on meeting new people. This is going to help you add to your list. Join groups of your interest. So for instance, the other day, or I should say like a month ago now, I got Insanity certified. So I went to a class, met girls who are fitness instructors. They're not other Beachbody coaches, but we all have a certain interest, and I was able to actually make a customer off of it because a girl wanted to try Shakeology, and I happened to be a coach. She wasn't. She didn't know a coach, so our common interest brought us together. You can also use Instagram and Pinterest for this. So while you're hashtagging away, those are all going to go to a group of similar interests. So people who maybe are on Pinterest and they're looking for Shakeology. So they're going to type in Shakeology. And if you have hashtagged or written Shakeology in your explanation of your pin, it's most likely going to be on that page. So just be conscious of that when you're on Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter. All your hashtags link to something, so it's really awesome for you and your business. And then I also want you guys to re-engage with people every single day. I know you might think that you're nagging or, I don't know, but sometimes I feel a little awkward when I was first starting, when I would be like, hey, just checking in, like, I know you reached out to me a few weeks ago and I haven't heard back. That was honestly so awkward to me and it was horrifying. But you just kind of have to get over it. And honestly, people really appreciate it. People are busy and, they even might be testing you to see if this is the real deal or if it's, just a scam, which they might be skeptical of. So check in, even if they're like, oh, I'm interested, or if they've asked you for some information and then they passed. If you see an opportunity that might interest them, reach out to them. Be nice. Don't automatically, blurt everything out, see how they're doing, and have a normal human conversation, but re-engage with them. Start with a non-Beachbody conversation, like I said. Be a friend and show interest. Then a week or a few days later, bring up a challenge group or the coaching opportunity. Be genuine and sincere about it. Relate to something that you guys have talked about in the past. And then just kind of give a quick intro to whatever you want to talk to them about. Don't give them a huge spiel, otherwise it's just going to be like a glassed over look, and then that's never good. All right, so you guys make a physical list of prospects. All right, next we're going to talk about setting goals. So for setting goals, we're going to make non-negotiable goals and reach goals. So your non-negotiable goals are going to be ones that you're thinking to yourself, no matter what, this is going to happen. And then your reach goals are just a little bit above that. You might really want it, but something might come up and it doesn't happen. But that's just going to be your reach goal. So for instance, I did a little example down there, and my non-negotiable goal is Success Club 5 every single month. And then my reach goal is Success Club 10. Now I've reached Success Club 5 every month, but I've only had 1 month of Success Club 10. So my non-negotiable I've achieved, and my reach goal I've achieved once. Yay! Make sure that you're also writing these down every single week. I write mine down in the beginning of the week on my planner, and it seems to really help me. I kind of keep track and just know where I am. Also, when you're thinking about these, you might be like, well, I don't know what to write. I'm just going to put what Shannon put. But think about your life and goals you have made for yourself prior in your life. I mean, back in college, swimming conference championship. My non-negotiable goal was to make top 8 for finals, and my push goal was to win it. No matter what, I was going to make it into that final heat, top 8, and I did. There was no excuse for me not to make it. I did everything that I could, and I made it into the top 8. Now, my push goal once finals came around was to win the entire event. Did that always happen? Absolutely not. Did it happen once or twice? Absolutely. But, that's just how it is. You set a goal. You're like, no matter what it takes, this will happen. So I worked my butt off in prelims, and I got in the top 8 in finals. Did I win every single time for my reach goal? Nope. But I tried my best. So think about that when you're making your goals. What have you done in the past, and how can you relate that to your business right now? So these goals don't have to be anything crazy. Like what I have, Success Club 5, Success Club 10. Just don't overthink it, and make it simple, and make it something that will help you and your business as well as other people. All right, and these I also want you to write down, like I said, so write them in your planner. Okay, next we are going to discuss how to be a student. I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to continue to learn throughout this business. I want you guys to go through the coach training. It's right under the training, obviously, in your online office. It's under the news tab. So I went through and watched every single video. That might sound so overwhelming to you, but to be honest, I just did it all the weekends when John was gone and when I was bored. But I knew that I wanted this, and it's what I wanted to do. So I sat there, I watched every single video, and I was committed to it. And then I want you guys to do the 7-day quick start, which I'm sure you all have done because that's required before we have our one-on-one call. And then also listen to the National Wake Up Calls. These are every single week, every Monday morning, from the top coaches in this business are speaking on these. You guys have to be on this. That is honestly non-negotiable because they are recorded even if you miss it in the morning. I always listen to mine at night because I'm always working during the day. But it's just non-negotiable. Please listen to National Wake Up Calls. Take notes. I will be posting on it on our Girlfit Empire Facebook group every single week, just for feedback and kind of talk about what I took out of it, and then get your input as well. So then we also have the team webinars, like Stronghold team calls, and on the Facebook page. Girlfit Empire, we also have these trainings every single week as well. And then we have our Facebook page as well. So you have like the Beachbody Facebook page, Elite Stronghold Facebook page, Girlfit Empire Facebook page. Trainings from all 3 of those as well. So please, please, please be a student, and please learn as much as you can. There's also files on the team page. Elite Stronghold obviously is going to have way more files than the Girlfit Empire because they've been around for a lot longer and we are brand new. But I still have files on the Girlfit Empire tab, and please check out the files on the Elite Stronghold Facebook page. Let's see here. Let's talk about, personal development. So I have talked about personal development literally on every single training that I've done, but it's just so important. And yes, it says 10 minutes a day as the minimum, but honestly, I'm always listening and reading to personal development. I know I needed this because honestly, to have the past years that I have of giving up and quitting, I just didn't want that to happen this time. So if you want to make this a 6-figure business, if you want to make it your career, 10 minutes honestly is just not going to be enough. So commit to personal development, get, CDs for your car, listen to it on your phone or on your iPod, just anything. Just listen to it whenever you can. Listen to it on a jog. while you're doing the dishes, laundry. It's just really going to help you in life and with this business. Then I also want you guys to look into seminars. Summit is a Beachbody seminar every single year. This also shouldn't be non-negotiable. The amount of knowledge and information that you can take out of this is just out of this world. The top coaches are there. You have the celebrity trainers are there. Just the atmosphere is so amazing. You should go if you can. Other seminars might include Shalene Johnson, Smart Success, Danny Johnson. Just look up seminars in your area that are targeted towards what you need to work on. Like maybe your marketing skills, your confidence, branding your business. Just Google it, look it up, and see what's going on around you and see if you can attend. Okay, so next we're going to talk about consistency. So this is also something that I was a little bit, hesitant towards when I first started because I didn't want to seem like I was being annoying. But honestly, to get people to see you and realize that this is the real deal for you and this is what you're doing with your life, you need to post daily. It doesn't need to be a Beachbody post every single day or every single post, but post like healthy recipes, post a healthy choice that you made. You can post your workout pic. You can post progress from your challenge group. But also make sure that you're putting in things from your personality. So if you went on a date night with your boyfriend or your girlfriend or whoever, had a girls' night, post about it. I'm going to give a yield sign on that one. Please no, super wasted, drunk pictures on your Facebook page. Clear that out. You want to look professional and credible. And honestly, I am all for having fun, but if I'm going to take health and fitness and support from someone, I'm not going to take it from someone who is wasty pants on a Friday night and then post a picture with her eyes half open. So please just be conscious about that. But post daily. Make sure they're appropriate, make sure they're uplifting and motivating, and you will be golden. Also, this is huge. Do not miss a day posting in your challenge group. This honestly gets me really upset. I know it's frustrating when you're posting, you put so much time into what you're going to do for your challengers, and you know what, it might be crickets, they might not be saying anything. But you need to continue to work and post for them. They trusted you to motivate them. They paid for this. They trusted you. They were vulnerable, everything. And you cannot just give up on them. Maybe you notice one person who's not participating. Message them, after a few days and say, hey, I noticed that you haven't been participating. Just want to make sure everything was okay. Just a quick check-in. Don't be super annoying every single day, but just do it weekly. Just please don't give up on these people. Maybe just their way of going through it is to just, watch and observe and do it on their own. Maybe they don't feel comfortable posting, but they're still there and they're still checking the group every single day. You need to still be posting. I honestly am rambling about this, but it's huge and it's so important and it means the world to them and it's going to mean the world to your business. Also, I want you guys to do more than the minimum. Never ask how much is just enough to get by. You guys need to be asking what more can I do? The minimum is not going to make you a top 10 coach. The minimum is not going to make you six figures. You guys need to go above and beyond. Ask for help. This goes back to being a student and learning everything that you can. Just reach for more. And then you also need to focus on momentum. So if you're consistent, people will start to catch on and eventually want to be part of your groups. You may think what you're doing is a waste of time and that no one will reach out, but know that they are sitting there silently watching you from their computer or their phone or their iPod or iPad. They're watching you and they're watching your progress and the progress of your challengers and of your team. And there will be that one post or series of posts that will finally speak to them. So don't give up and please, please, please be consistent. All right, so that's all I have to say about that. Next, we're going to talk about accepting failure. So failure is, this business, let's be real, is not easy for anyone. There's a lot to learn, but you need to be willing to learn. And realize that no is a good thing. It allows you to better understand yourself and your business, and ask yourself, what can I do better? Why did that not work? What can I do better next time? And then we're also going to treat failure, that says our feedback. Treat failure as feedback. We all know I can't spell, so that's no surprise that that's misspelled in there. So treat failure as feedback. What didn't work this time? Were you relatable? Were you salesy or overloading on information instead of speaking through personal experience? Was your post eye-catching? Would you stop and would you read or watch whatever you posted? Learn from this and make slight changes to see what people respond to the most. So for instance, I have a good example for this. I was going to do March Madness as my March challenge group, and I was so excited. I made this really cute, I thought was really cute, like promo piece with me holding 2 basketballs, one saying Insanity Max 30, one saying 21 Day Fix, and it was like 2 teams, 1 goal, who's gonna win or something like that. And I thought it was so cute, and I got like 11 likes, and I'm pretty sure it was just because I was standing there with my shirt off, and then no one asked me about the challenge group. It was just all likes, and people were like, "Oh, you look so good. What are you doing?" But then never wanted to actually be part of it. And then I posted one on a Transformation Tuesday, and it was me 2 years ago when I weighed almost 150 pounds, which is 30 pounds heavier than I weigh right now, and then me right now. And it talked about my journey. It wasn't long and lengthy. It was just kind of short, like maybe 2 paragraphs even, about the struggles that I overcame, how I feel now, and how I give credit to Beachbody and my challenge group. That one got about 80 likes and about 10 people signing up for a challenge group. So people can relate to the story and what my challenges were in the past, and how I overcame them, compared to me posting myself standing there already in really good shape saying join my challenge group. So I learned from that. And it's not about making a promotion piece. It's about helping people and relating to them and just kind of hitting their core. There's so many people that are struggling with weight. They might not even be heavy or overweight, but they're not happy with the way that they look. And they might not say it out loud. A lot of people don't say it out loud. So the fact that you're being vulnerable as a coach and posting your struggles up there is going to make them reach out to you and say, hey, you know what? I'm going through the same thing. And I've seen how far that you have come. How do I get involved? What can I do? How do I get into your challenge group? So accept the failure of a post that maybe didn't go so well and learn from it and move on. Okay, guys, I actually think that was the last slide. So those were the 5 steps to boost your income and your business, I should say. If you guys have any more questions, please let me know. I'm just going to run over those quick again. The first one well, let's just do it in this order. So become a student. Please, please, please never stop learning in this business. There's so much to learn from so many people. It would be silly to not try and learn from these people. Creative list of names every single day, add and take off. Be active and proactive in your search for customers. Set goals, non-negotiable goals, and push goals or reach goals. These need to be set. Do short-term and long-term. We could do bi-weekly, whatever you guys want to do. Comment below and we'll see what you guys think. And then consistency, never give up. Post every day. Post in your challenge groups every single day, even when no one is responding. Please, 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 please. And then embrace failure. You might do something that's completely wrong. People aren't going to respond to it. Learn from it and just move on. So that's all I have for you guys today. If you have any more questions, as always, please reach out to me. If you have any suggestions for future trainings, please let me know and I will get on that. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.